Hello, I'm Stone Oak Valley and welcome to the next episode of Unpacking My Treasures. So if you haven't watched episode 1, you should check that out if you want. Since this is like a general intro I use for all the other episodes, I have no idea what box I'm at. So you have to check the title or whatever. So let's just go straight to the case and unpack the next box. Okay, welcome to the third episode, and in this episode I'm gonna cheat a little because I have two boxes instead of just one, and the reason is that it contains larger objects. So if I just take one box it will be over in 1 minute. But this box says retro Skrammel, and that means just retro junk. You'll see when we get into this. Yeah, so this is just a tape box for I guess it was produced for audio tapes, but yeah, we Commodores, we put of course not music inside here, we just put our Commodore 64 games. So it's really a big box just for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 cassettes. But it's a classic, and yeah, part of my retro basement will also be stuff we have back in the 80s, so stuff that I grew up with. And here's another box I found in a flea market, and it's pretty much the same bulkiness. This can also have a bunch of tapes, and yeah, I just thought I had to represent some of these boxes. Yeah, these are just newer boxes, so that's for Amiga 500 or floppy disks. I can't remember this. I think it's not for floppy disks, but I had this back in... I had this on my table in 1991 or something, because I can see it on some footage I took. So for me it's a special box, because it's the one I used back in the day on my first Amiga 500. And this is very classic. This is what everybody had back in the 80s. I think it was my sister who bought it, and I inherited it. And I did have music in here. I did make some mixtapes, just mixing stuff together. Eventually, I don't think I had Commodore 64 games in this. This was basically for the music, because this one can actually have either the cassette with cover, or you can actually put just the tape in, so it's like a dual purpose. But it's such a classic item that I just needed to preserve and keep on my shelf somewhere in the basement. And yeah, we have actually two of these. So these are just classic disc boxes with the key and everything. And yeah, these are of course a must in next to your Amiga 500. You're going to put up Amiga 500, you always would have one of these back in the day, so they were look good in that respect. And that was just the first box, so that was like over in, I guess, 2 minutes. So let me see. Okay, so there's two more of these. You already seen these. Yeah, this is not really related, but in my retro basement I will also feature PCs, because that is so many years ago now that it actually becomes retro. Even PCs like Windows 95 is so old now. And I'm pretty sure I had a CRT on this, maybe during the Amiga times, but it's a nice little spindle. Could also be used for photography. And then I have yeah, this was bought very cheap, so this is also for cassettes, audio tapes, or Commodore cassettes. So this one is maybe a little bit nicer, because you can kind of see all the logos. Yeah, I just picked it up because it was so cheap. Problem is there was a lot of them like 4 of them. So yeah, I ended up with that as well. And this is just a CD tray. It's actually a giveaway from my music club in Norway, Mr. Music or something. Yeah, could be nice just to have some PlayStation 1 games. So yeah, maybe some Amiga CDs on the shelf or something. And yeah, these are just new stuff from IKEA. I just found it on a flea market and thought, maybe I can put my music albums in this. So yeah, I'm not really sure how it actually works. It says DVD rack, but I don't know. Are the DVDs just supposed to stand inside? I never tested them. As you can see, they are actually closed up. Yeah, but that was also the end of this box. So that was the really quick episode, just showing some more of the bulky stuff that kind of belongs to my childhood or teenage time. So just recent things I picked up. Yeah, just a nice little collection you can put here and there, right? So that's it for this episode, and I will see you in the next one.